Hello, namaste. My name is Laura, and I am delighted to be your guide today for this throat chakra gentle yoga practice. This practice today is part of a free 7-day, 7-chakra yoga immersion happening here on YouTube. If this is the first you're hearing of this chakra immersion, don't worry, there's still time to join. You can join me today, and then after this practice, sign up in the link below to receive information about the other practices. Vishuddha chakra is known as the purifier. Vishuddha lives in the throat. This energy center is here in the throat and connects us with the neck and the physical body, the shoulders as well, our voice. And with this connection to voice comes themes of self-expression, creativity, the way that we can use our voice, our language to creatively, authentically express ourselves, to speak our truth, to speak and be heard. So healthy, truthful communication. After our gentle yoga practice today, I have a yoga nidra for you to enjoy as final relaxation. For both practices, what you'll need is a cushion, a bolster. I'm sitting on my cushion. This is what we can use this for to get comfortable in Sukhasana, sweet pose. Yes, a bolster and a couple of blocks. And anything else you like to bring along for your practice. And we'll meet in a comfortable seated posture. Maybe that is Sukhasana, or it might be another expression of a seat. You can feel into the sits bones grounding down into the earth. Feel the crown of the head reaching up toward the sky. Shoulders relaxing down and back. And perhaps closing through the eyes. If you'd like, you can take Vishuddha mudra by interlacing the fingers and resting the tips of the thumbs together, the hands relaxing in the lap. Arriving here, just beginning to settle in to stillness and quiet. The theme of Vishuddha is sound, resonance, vibration, and the play, the dance between sound and silence, the space between the sounds. As you begin to relax here, perhaps you become more open and receptive to noticing the silence, the pockets of quiet between sounds around you, sounds within. Begin to notice the rhythm of your breath, the natural rise and fall, the ebb and flow of your breath. Feel as the breath deepens, lengthens, expands effortlessly. Presence, the movement of breath in the throat. Become aware of the area of the throat, the windpipe. Breath moving through. And start to engage gently to activate the tissues of the throat. To make a bit of sound as you breathe, an audible inhale and exhale. Now this might sound a little bit like a baby snoring, deep in sleep, or perhaps like a whisper without any words at all. If this Ujjayi Pranayama is new to you, what you can try is Breathing out of the mouth like you're fogging an imaginary mirror in front of you. You might do that a couple of times to familiarize yourself with this activation of the throat that we are describing with this breath. And now we have the option to layer in a count with this breath to sort of equalize the rhythming of the inhale and the exhale. Vishuddha is the 5th chakra, so we'll use a count of 5. So we can take a breath in and out together, and then I'll count to 5 for the inhale and exhale. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going, taking an ocean sounding breath in for a count of 5, an ocean sounding breath out for a count of 5. Know that you can pause anytime, or you can adjust the count if you need or choose. One more breath like that. Settling into your natural breath rhythm, noticing the resonance, the vibrational quality of that breath work within your subtle body. And you can keep your eyes closed. Know that you might adjust through your seat to stay comfortable. So we move into some stretches for the neck, some pratapana for the neck and shoulders. Exhale, chin toward chest. Feeling a gentle stretch through the back of the throat. Inhale, right ear toward right shoulder. Exhale, chin toward chest. Inhale, left ear toward left shoulder. And move with your breath from side to side. Bringing in this gentle sensation with these delicate movements. Attuning to the sensation in your body, knowing that this is the language of the body. Listening in commune with your physical body, your Annamaya Kosha. The next time that the right ear draws toward right shoulder, let's pause. Letting the right ear be heavy here. Resting into gravity. Relaxing toward the shoulder. And to create a little bit more of a stretch, if you wish to, this might be feeling perfect. Maybe you take your right hand and place it on the left side of the head. This is just an option. You can even walk your left fingertips out to your side. Take a deep breath. And relaxing both hands at your sides. Exhale, chin toward chest. Inhale, left ear toward left shoulder. Both shoulders relaxing down, and you might wish to take the left hand to the right side of the head to help you to lengthen a little more in right side of the neck. You could reach the fingertips out and down. Might be different on this side, so just noticing, listening, being truthful with what feels right for you. Good, let's relax both hands down, lift up through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in as you roll the shoulders forward and up toward the ears. Breathe out as they reach back and down. Breathing in, rolling shoulders forward, shrug them up. And as you breathe out, let's take a gentle lion's breath. Sticking out the tongue, looking up toward the third eye. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, shoulders lift. Once more. Good. Shifting to the hands and knees now. Coming to table pose. Wrists under shoulders. Knees under hips. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Feel the neck, the front of the neck opening. Lift also through tailbone, arching the back. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tail, rounding through the back gently. Breathing in, arching the back, cow stretch. An awareness of the neck, the throat. Breathing out, tucking chin and tail, rounding. And you might come to Ujjayi Pranayama, the ocean sounding breath as you flow. Moving your body to the rhythming, the sound, the flow of your breath. The next time you exhale into cat stretch, rock the hips back. Keep your arms forward. We're going to lift the chin as if gliding the throat alongside the earth. Come up into a kneeling plank. So we have wrists underneath shoulders, a long line from shoulders to knees here at the side of the body. Let's lift the chin, lower knees, chest and chin downward, and scoop forward into a baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, rocking back toward a child's pose, maybe more of like a puppy pose stretch here with hips over knees. Lift the chin. Inhale forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin downward. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, hips reaching up and back, puppy or perhaps child's pose. We'll do that one more time. Meeting in child's pose as you are complete. Hips toward heels. Forehead can rest down on the earth. From this child's pose, you might like to rock your head from side to side to loosen up through the neck. Feel how your head is supported. The neck is not holding any weight, just stretching gently, relaxing. And we'll come to table pose once again. Back to hands and knees. Here, we'll reach the right side hand up toward the sky and imagine that from the fingertips to the neck you have a gentle tether. You turn your head as you lift the fingers. Exhale back down toward the earth. So fingers, lower gaze lowers. Inhale, left hand lifts. Sweeping the hand, the gaze up toward the sky. Be mindful of what is the comfortable range of motion for your neck. We inhale to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. One more time on either side. Imagine this tether, the energetic assist that you're offering yourself to turn the neck in a way that feels good, feels welcome in your body. Now let's lift through the right arm. Exhale, sweep the right hand under the body and over toward the left. Start to lower down through right shoulder. We're getting ready for a threaded needle. Gently turning the neck, the gaze toward the left. Now, if you wish to support your head and neck a bit more, you can use your left arm as a pillow, tucking it under your head. Perhaps this degree of stretching feels lovely. Maybe you reach the left arm behind the back instead. Take one more breath here. Pressing down through both hands, supported by the earth, rooting to rise up. Inhale, lift, left arm now. Exhale, sweep left arm under the body and over toward the right. And threaded needle on the opposite side. You might support your neck by tucking right arm underneath the head. Perhaps right arm wants to reach back, wrap around behind the back. You might visualize the position of the cervical spine, the neck, in a gentle rotation. And as you turn your body sort of upside down in this pose, the neck is soothed. You might visualize energy passing through, cleansing this space, purifying, nourishing. Wonderful. We'll come back to table pose. Let's reach for our blocks and or your bolster. The option to practice Matsyasana, fish pose, either with blocks or with a bolster. So if you'd like to try practicing with blocks, maybe you're very familiar with this posture. We position the blocks in a T shape, with a little bit of space between the T, the upper part and the lower part of the T. I like to bend my legs in front here. So this is quite an active stretch, and it might not be right for you today, but you can see how you feel, or swap out blocks for a bolster lengthwise on your mat. Coming down toward the forearms, rolling toward one forearm and then lowering through the other as well. So this bottom of the T will be along the spine. The top of the T supports the head. Adjusting the body, take your time to settle in, to wiggle and shift through the props. You might like to turn the top of the T, this block, onto its lower level to really open through the throat. Adjust through the low back if needed. You might smooth out through the tailbone area, tilting the pelvis. Closing through the eyes. Noticing sensation in the neck. Perhaps visualizing the swirling blue light here. Clear, clean blue color. Pure. like the words we intend to speak. Stay with the breath. Know that you can come out of this posture anytime you need. Listening to the body. The throat chakra, Vishuddha, also teaches us about healthy boundaries, speaking them out into space. And we can set healthy boundaries in our practice by choosing the postures that feel right for us. You might like to extend through the legs. This is an option too. We'll take 3 more breaths here. And to come out of the pose, I like to bend the knees again. Tuck the elbows in a little more. Lifting, curling the chin toward the chest. Shifting weight toward one side and rising up. And as you rise up, we're going to find a nice counter stretch for that back bend. You can move your blocks or your bolster. Set them aside. Extending through the legs and grounding through the sits bones. Sitting nice and tall. We're going to move with the breath and we'll make a little bit of sound as we flow. So the sound, the seed sound, the bij mantra of the Vishuddha chakra is hum. So let's say that, flowing with the breath 5 times. We'll use that sacred number 5 once again. We'll say it on the exhale. Take a deep breath in, the arms reach up toward the sky. Feel the spine long. And exhale, folding forward. Breathing in, reaching arms out and up. And on this 5th fold, we'll pause in stillness, in quiet. You might round the back and let the chin drop down. And the head be heavy, lengthening through the back of the throat in a relaxed way. Of course, you can fold to your own degree. Notice what feels right. And gentle breath flowing here. Draw the navel in toward the spine and inhale to slowly rise up to seated once again. And draw the hands behind the hips. You can tent the fingers or plant down through palms or fists. Send the shoulders down and back. Lift the chin away from the chest. Let's take a deep breath into the belly. Exhale with another lion's breath. 2 more times. Once more, please. Letting it all go. Any unsaid words, cleansing this space. Come to a neutral spine. You can cross your legs. You might like to roll the neck, roll the shoulders, even circle with the spine. And at this point, we are getting ready for final relaxation for this throat chakra yoga nidra practice. So you can start to reach for your bolster, your pillow, and your props for comfort. And I just like to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining us in this immersion, in this 7-day, 7-chakra yoga immersion for the subtle body, the energetic anatomy where the chakras live in the being. So again, this is day 5. There were 4 days that preceded this practice, and if you missed those, then it's not too late to join in on those. I'll leave a link below and you can sign up for the immersion. And also we still have day 6 and 7 happening after this practice today, which is very exciting. Something else that's very exciting is that right now the enrollment for the 200-hour Embodied Wisdom online yoga teacher training is open. It only opens once a year, and I am very excited to invite you to apply if you feel that taking a 200-hour yoga teacher training is the next step for you. Something that's really beautiful and stands out about this training is the depth of connection and community, the sense of community within the Sangha. And this is very rich all throughout the course, but also all throughout the course is that we follow the map of the chakras. We move from the root to the crown over the first 7 months, and then there's an extra 2 months to just really simmer in that container that we cultivate throughout our learning and deepening. So if you are interested in this yoga teacher training, if it sounds like something that might be calling to you, you're seeing this, maybe you take it as a sign, then you can find the information package below. And you can also book a call with me live, one-on-one, so that we could chat about any questions that you might have about this training. And we can talk about it a little bit more if you wish. Thank you very much for being here today. Namaste. And you can follow the link to the Yoga Nidra practice. You'll see that popping up. And don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to my channel. You can leave me a comment below letting me know how you feel after this practice. I would love to see that comment come in, or perhaps you just leave me a little blue heart. And I'll see you soon. Bye.